What makes Bosch unique is the multiplier effect. We're asking and equipping student athletes over a multi-year period to not only adopt an academic and life balance, but to model it as standout athletes, to advocate it among their non-athlete peers, and to use their influence among peers to remove any obstacles to achievement they see in the path of a young black boy or girl in their community seeking to excel academically and join the ranks of the successful. There's also a train-the-trainer aspect, with the end goal of combating the young blacks are only athletes stereotyping in society. We are convinced that these youngsters, with their indomitable spirit and inexhaustible supply of grit, are the keys to uplifting and rebuilding the community to its former glory.
This one I wrote myself. I consider myself, educated. Mr. Glenn talked about my credentials. I try to sound smart, so I put this one together for you. This is me personally. I asked my boss one day if I could get a raise, and he said, because of the fluctuational predisposition of your position's productive capacity as juxtaposed to the industry standard, it would be monetarily injudicious to advocate an increment. I replied to him, I don't get it. He said, that's right. It is one thing to tell a young person to have a dream. Ladies and gentlemen, in my statement I declare, it is something fundamentally different to be able to empower one to realize the dream by showing and coaching them how to do so.
And I am thrilled to be here again, Everett, and I will do anything for this organization because I believe in it so strongly. And thank you so much for supporting us and coming tonight. Good night.
Remember this, that the greatest honor you have is to achieve to a point where you can help others achieve their own success and dream. So thank you very much. I appreciate this. Thank all of you.
My name is Kevin Demoff. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of the Los Angeles Rams, and I'm thrilled to accept this Team Executive Award from Everett and his team at BOSS. We talk about using the power of football to make Los Angeles a better community throughout our entire building and our entire organization. And that's exactly what BOSS does. To take young students, mentor them away from the field, help teach them life skills, and to use their athletic success and their athletic upbringing to help give them the necessary life skills to achieve in high school, college, and beyond is exactly what the mission of the Los Angeles Rams is as we get into the community. And we're thrilled as an organization to uphold the ideals of BOSS and continue to work with Everett and his team to make sure that every child has a chance at success through athletics.
And you have to connect those dots. If you don't do that, you think it's all about, I'm an athlete. There's a big word in front of that, and it says student athlete. So please don't forget that. You can fly as high as the song. And, that's one of the things that we try to teach the kids at the schools that we're involved in. I think one thing that touches me the most about the BOSS program is it's not just those 2 weeks. It continues throughout your life. So again, thanks Everett and his team, because as we say at Team HEAL, which stands for Helping Enrich Athletes' Lives, teamwork does make the dream work. So please don't let anybody take your dream away, but you have to earn that to make it an achievement. Thank you very much, and I really appreciate this.
You're everything I hoped I would be. I could fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Oh, did you ever know that you're my hero?
To my current athletes, I say this, guys. I say dream big. I say dream big and shoot for the stars, guys. There are no limits to what you can do. I've heard a lot of we've heard people here today say things about the education. Guys, that's important. I'll tell you this. Put down the video games, guys.
Mr. Muhammad, you mentioned the word integrity. And I want everybody to know we have a 3-word motto at the CIF, and the motto is academics, because it is academics first. The second word is athletics, because that's what we do. We're sports information, sports organization. And the last word is integrity, because we want to do everything with integrity. We just can't say enough to Everett and this organization, and I just look forward to continuing to build that bridge so that when these young men come out of the BOSS program, then they're coming right to us. And I promise you, we will not let you down in our efforts to keep supporting them and keep working with them, mentoring them, and getting them on to the next level, whether it be in sports, more importantly in life. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Frazier, also known as Scooter, is from the BOSS program. I first started last year in the 7th grade, and then I attended 2 weeks of the program. Unfortunately, I moved to San Diego, which is about a 2-hour drive. But I love the program so much that I convinced my wonderful parents to commute back and forth so I can attend the weekend classes. Currently, we're learning about how to prepare ourselves financially for the future and how to have a good lifestyle. One of my favorite topics is Robert Kiyosaki's Clash Flow Quadrant, where basically 5% of the population, which are people who own businesses and the investors, make 95% of the money, versus 95% of the population, which are regular employees. They only make 5% of the money. But you guys should already know about that. I just like to say that I thank you guys so much for supporting BOSS, and I'm really happy I decided to.
It's brilliant. I'm a 8th grade student athlete at St. Jude's Middle School. One thing I like about BOSS is our mantra, all we do is win no matter what. And that's true because they're teaching us here that don't let anyone stop you from reaching what you want to do, just do it. So if anybody tells you negatively, don't listen to them because later on in your life, they're not going to matter. While you're out succeeding, they're gonna be looking up to you, being like, why did I mess with this kid? Or why didn't I become friends with him? If you become friends with him, you get the connections. BOSS is opening up a new window of connections for us as student athletes and as kids. They can build connections for us. For when we become in that position, we have people to go back on to help us, so we can have an event like this. Thanks for supporting BOSS.
My name is Kevin Longstreet, and I'm a 7th grader in the Long Beach Unified School District. Being part of the BOSS program has been a great experience for me. What I like most about the program are the principles that are taught and add value to me being a great person and leader. Being part of BOSS has helped expose me to a wide range of professionals, such as lawyers, software engineers, drafters, and many other professionals in different fields. It is a famous quote that sums up what being a part of BOSS truly means to me. You all have heard of John Wooden, right? Great. His quote says, "Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are." I've always felt like I'll be a great leader one day. The BOSS program has helped me be disciplined, focused, and persistent, while exposing me to different fields that I have the opportunity to excel in. I thank God for the opportunity to be a part of BOSS, the BOSS program. I thank you guys for supporting BOSS.
Basketball is my favorite sport. My goal is to play in the NBA. I've identified the goal. I'm still determining the price I have to pay to achieve it, and I'm committed to do whatever it takes to achieve it. What I like about BOSS is the fact that they're pushing me beyond my comfort zone. I am committed to become a great basketball player and a student athlete. And conquering my fears is a part of the plan. Until a month or so ago, I have never talked in front of a group of almost 400 Then Coach Blair volunteered me to give the student feedback from my workout group at a recent event sponsored by the NFL Hall of Fame. My mom was surprised when she saw the tape of me standing between Hall of Famers Dale Green and Anthony Munoz, sharing what I had to learn about the day's experience. The response to what I had to say felt almost like making a three-pointer. Then Coach Glenn volunteered me to share something. He said if you put us in the deep water, we'll have no choice but to learn how to swim. And the confidence I'm gaining is going to be crucial if I'm to stand on the coast, which is the goal. Thank you for supporting BOSS.
Hi, my name is Jacob Brennan. I'm a 7th grade student attending Newcomb Academy. I play soccer and then run track. I would like to share what I like most about BOSS. At BOSS, we got to engage in many conversations with many successful and fascinating people as they shared their wisdom and experiences with us. In other words, the people we met didn't just talk to us, they engaged us, they showed us. They made us participate by asking us thought-provoking questions that made us consider things from entirely different perspectives. This really helped to develop our critical thinking skills and expand our minds. One thing that really sticks out in my mind after these 6 months of discussions is this inspirational message. In order to become great, which is my intention, I need to consider who first, and then what. What this means I have to realize the importance of my friends and how it is so important to have the right people on my bus to success. I have to have right, positive, success-minded people, friends, in the key seats before we can figure out where to drive the bus. Because with the right people, we can drive it anywhere. I also want to add that besides being very educational, BOSS was really fun. We got to go on many fun trips that were all different and they were all very different from each other. Likewise, all the trips informed me about new careers that I might like to pursue in the future. Like when we went to the Port of Long Beach and I got to learn about the civil engineers and what they did to help around the port. Now concluding my speech, I would just like to say I'm proud to be a BOSS, and I want to give a big thank you to Everett for mentoring me. Thank you all for coming tonight and supporting us. Good night.